Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Dad as a Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Gatewalkers, our epic adventure set in the frigid, frozen northlands of the Pathfinder world of Galarian. And joining me today are my wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and allow us to do all these cool, fun, and crazy things. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello.
Hello.
It is so good to see you guys. We are half a table short, but that's okay because we are going to have a great time. We're going to have an awesome session, and we are not going to provoke Wendigos. So there you go. No, we're not. Now, before we kick off, we have some people to thank, and that is, of course, our lovely and amazing audience members. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And, of course, our sponsors, who allow us to look as cool as we do. We have in control of all of the stuff behind me, all of the tokens and all of that stuff. We have Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice that connects all of my players together. We have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that you can hear throughout the course of the game. We have Hero Forge for our character tokens and models, which we use. And of course, a very special shout out at the moment, of course, for those of you who are following the news, to both Paizo and Archives of Nethys. Paizo, because of course they make all the materials for us to be able to use, which we happily support and purchase, including of course the brand new Impossible Magics book, which I am chewing through so happily. There is also some even some new world lore being dropped in the book as well, so more exciting things to be found out when that book drops on the 30th. So, you know, just saying, putting it out there. No spoilers, not spoiling nothing. But then, of course, we have obviously have Archives of Nethys, which, of course, is one of the major and fun references that allow our players to continually be able to access and utilize Pathfinder to its fullest, thanks to all of the efforts on the volunteer side of Archives of Nethys. Thanks to both these guys. So go check those things out in due time. But for now, you're mine. We're going to be playing games. We're going to be doing stuff. And, of course, to find out who we're going to be doing stuff to, I'm going to turn the ball over to my lovely players to introduce themselves and the characters that they're playing. We, of course, do not have Carl, who is played by the wonderful and amazing Nomad. They are currently amidst moving houses and are currently busy with stuff. So yes, Carl is not here today, but we wish Nomad all the best. Neither is Viv, who is absent for personal reasons. They are currently back in the US. We wish them all the best and hope they're doing well. But they take the role of Viv, the Poppet Summoner. And lastly, we have Calvarian, who is our last attendee who is not here today. That is an Arctic Elf Ranger and protector of the Northern Lands, who is played by Lucas, a.k.a. Mr. Game and Art. But for those of you who are here, we have Bilrata, played by the amazing Schooly Eye.
Yes, Bill, the former mercenary on his path of vengeance, has, at the point of now, effectively all he wants to do is carve the names of his former mercenary band into the side of Osseo with a company sword. Seems searing it along the way.
Seems fair. And then next we have playing the role of Rongel, the Lashunta Thaumaturge.
Yeah. Yes.
We have Neil.
Hello. Yes, Lashunta from Kestervel has accompanied the party upon them fighting a bone dragon, and has also been one to go through the gates, and has been affected by Osseo as well, as we have found out, and has recently got his new future first guild members, as we got from last week.
There you go.
Yeah, they're named the Cookie Roaches. They're cockroach aliens.
La Cockroacha. La Cookie Rocha,
I
yeah.
thought they were Cookie Rocha.
Yeah, La Cookie Rocha, yeah. Yep. And of course, last but not least, we have playing the role of Aelith the Ranger from the Elven Lands. We have none other than Jen.
Hello. Yes, I play Aelith the Ranger, who fairly recently learned what had happened to her family and home. It wasn't a pleasant memory whatsoever. So now her focus is to just keep protecting this group and defeat the Black Frost Whale so that this threat can finally be ended.
Fantastic. Cool. All right. Well, that is, of course, our lovely group. And we have, of course, some ways for you guys to have some fun and participate while we are embarking on today's quest. We have a number of different rewards, including, of course, channel point rewards for you guys to sink your teeth into to help our heroes on their quest. You can do things like inspiration, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing. All these cool things are available for you guys to use. But for those of you who want to help out DAG with, of course, our donations for the month, we have our DAG donations right here. We have for $5 hero points and jinx points. Hero points are for players, jinx points are for the DM. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counter hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists. Wait, is this the no, this isn't the game that had like 6 freaking plot twists that I've still got going. Yeah, they're still here. So there. Okay, good. We have plot twists, which of course are story prompts. I will basically draw random cards from our deck and then use that story prompt in order to influence the game while we're playing. The other use for the $10 reward is getting my players to draw from the infamous Harrow deck, which is a fortune-telling deck that allows our heroes to find a fortune and then use GM powers to bring that fortune to life during our game. So, yeah, that's kind of one of those ones for that. We have $20 for the coveted golden natural 20 because sometimes shit just needs to work, and a nat 20 is how we do it. It's a critical success, which is often what is needed in a tight position during the more intense parts of combat and stuff. We then have our $50 donation, which is a boss buff where I will greatly increase the difficulty of a challenge the group is facing, but as a reward, if they defeat this creature or whatever the boss battle happens to be, they will get a magic item in return. This can be a homebrew item you design. Maybe I'll design something customizable, or maybe we'll add them something from their wish list. Whatever the case is, they get a massive reward for it. And lastly, we have the $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item is going to be, let's see, Bilrotar, as a person who has a lot of weight, a lot of gravitas on your person in regards to the loss of your troop. I think it's about time I gave you this ability. I've been hanging on to it for a little bit, mostly because I haven't felt you've needed it. But with us coming close to the end, I feel like it might. And it is going to be the Horn of the Fallen. Bilrotar, for the $100 secret menu item, will gain an ability to be able to use a focus point in order to summon forth an army of spiritual entities to come and protect him and do battle with him. Basically, it'll create an aura of ghosts. I think there is a spell which it will replicate. Let me just double check it.
It's all his fallen comrades in his previous...
Yes, Spiritual Guardian. A medium guardian. No, that's not it. Nope, it's not spiritual guardian. Spiritual armament, spiritual sense, shield of spirits. Nope. Invoke spirit, call spirits. No. Okay, I'll figure it out. But effectively what it is going to do is anyone who tries to perform a hostile act towards Bilrotar whilst within the 30-foot range of Bilrotar will suffer 4d6 spirit damage, which will level up as we go along. Actually, you know what? Let's make it d6 equal to half your level. That's an easy way to kind of balance that out. Of spirit damage as an unprovoked action, they will just simply take that. Yeah, it doesn't require any sustaining. Just once you activate the aura, it'll last for 10 minutes, and then it'll go away.
Dang.
Okay, but that is the secret menu item there. Okay, so Bilrotar Ghosts.
Bilrotar Ghosts.
I think that's it. So, without any further ado, let's dive into today's session. Our adventure continues now in the frozen north. as our heroes make their way across the crown of the world towards the Nameless Spire, the location where Osseo, the Black Frost Whale, and his minions, including Edward Riddleson, await, hoping to raise the evil psionic whale from its slumber and plunge the world into a new age of darkness. After being manipulated, controlled, and abused by Riddleson and the plans of the Black Frost Whale, our heroes march endlessly towards the snow, towards the Nameless Spire, for their final confrontation, where once and for all they will bring an end to this horrifying and evil threat to the world. After having escaped a dreaded creature known as a Wendigo, our heroes continued racing away from the scene of destruction, and up ahead, in the blizzardy snow, they see a new threat, a field of arboreal enemies, large, hungry-looking plant creatures that await with open maws, the Yai Fineti, otherwise known as the Twilight Poppies. These creatures await for any to pass through their region and devour them whole. And it is here our adventure continues. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, up ahead, you see the field of these flowers. You must proceed through them in order to get to the Nameless Spire.
There's no way of going around?
You can't see how long it would take on either side of you to go around them, but there is a field. Also, just in case it wasn't clear, I don't just want you to be able to walk around everything. It's kind of defeats the purpose of it, you know. Like, yeah, we'll add 6 or 7 days, because guess what? At some point or another, if you keep walking around my shit, I'll just have Osseo wake up. I'll just be like, yeah, you took so many detours. Game over. He's awake. You don't have to fight a fully fledged abolithic creature.
Hey, I had to ask.
Yeah, you can ask. Just depends. What's more important, getting through these flowers or fighting a god?
Why not both?
Why not both?
Bell just looks at Ayla saying, I think at the end of the day they're just plants, right? If they get close enough, we can just light them up.
True. But you're pretty beat up.
I could try just talking to it.
You want to try talking?
I mean, it's worked well in the past.
Yeah, if you want to try talking and talk our way through.
Yeah,
I'll give it a shot.
You can try, yes.
Yeah. Okay. It worked in the ruins. I mean, we could try at least to see if it would, if it might like me.
Okay.
Yeah. Rongol will walk forward.
Very well. Rongo, you walk forward towards the hungry plants as you get closer. Make a perception check.
Okay. Ooh. 25.
Cool. One moment.
My internet is kind of slow over here too, so every once in a while you guys' voice slow down. So.
No, you're good. Oh,
yeah.
I'll use my nat 20 on this one.
Ah!
Just for fun. Let's see what happens. Okay. Nice. Rongo, make a saving throw. Fortitude save, please. Por favor.
Not even a specific one. Just roll 20.
Yeah, that's 20. It. Yep.
All right.
Fortitude save.
Fortitude. Okay. Uh-oh. 22.
That is a crit fumble. As that happens, Thwack! You are hit in the neck by what looks to be a kind of like a spray of sap. You now gain stage 2 of this poison, gaining clumsy 2 and flat-footed. I now need you to make another will save. Because these are, and who here remembers the magic word that I used to describe what type of flowers these are?
The moonlight something?
Twilight poppies.
Oh, that poppies.
You
35.
You managed to stave off the hallucinogenic effects of the poppies.
Oof.
Okay, and you get clumsy 2 and off guard. All right. So yeah, it's hit you with this as you're approaching. You feel like some of your body has just gone numb. You are poisoned. I mean, obviously, having the conversation, you are, still as is.
Yeah.
But this poison is going to last for 6 rounds. You have 6 rounds to talk to this guy, or to this plant.
I'm gonna telepathically talk to it using the green's ability. Because even if it's kind of far away still, I can technically do it from any distance.
Sure.
I'm gonna be just be like, wait, what are you? in telepathy, so.
Sure. As you do so, that you're not really asking it anything or trying to create an impression. You're telling it to wait. It waits. It's exactly what it does.
Okay.
Make another fort save.
Oh. 34.
Nice. You don't progress. Got 5 rounds on it.
I just say, I was called the chosen one of the green. Please remove your poison, if you may. We're trying to get through, but
the poppy kind of all the heads kind of look each other, and they sort of say, "Champion of the green, there is no such thing as champions. We live here in the ice. We feed. No champion here." Fort save.
Ah!
It's already in your system. It's not Yep, you're fine.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, go to round 4. Okay. Carry on.
We just simply need to pass. I mean, why are you even out here in this ice? Shouldn't you be out in like a thriving jungle or something?
No, jungle too warm for likes of us. Food better, nutrients richer. Cold makes people fight harder. Full of life, full of vigor, good for eating. Make another fort save. Also, we have a donation from Cookiemon Steve, who has restored my natural 20 and given for 4 plot twists.
That's a 23.
Where'd that come from? 2. Have a nice trip. 3. Schadenfreude. And tragedy. Okay. Have a nice trip and tragedy. It's funny that they're both like boats. Okay. Oh, and we got cause and effect as well. So there you go. So I got 5 plot twists to do today. Okay, well, unfortunately at this point, Rongol, you fall prone and are paralyzed. But thankfully, because you have the telekinetic powers, you can still talk to it. 3 more rounds. So basically what everyone else sees... Oops, sorry, that became very loud. Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, so what you all see is Rongol basically going poof, stood there for a few seconds, wobbled a bit, and then falls forward. Yeah.
I guess the negotiations are going well, ALS.
That didn't go well.
Well, I mean, sorry, Rongol still does have the ability thing. You guys do just witness that, though. Rongol, do you have anything to say while
for the
you're...
reaction.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
kind of
sure.
waiting for their reaction. For the...
Sure. What do you guys do about it?
Well, let's.
Well, the question
how far
is-
is he?
Yeah. Do we see any plans appearing to encroach on him, or is he just lying there?
He's just lying there. The plants don't seem to be encroaching yet.
All right.
How about I'll run in if anything looks so that it's about to go and try and gobble him up. Maybe he's got this. Maybe he just needs to sleep to talk to them.
It's true. You don't know how his mojo works.
No,
It's true.
because Bill's always been out of the picture anytime he's used it.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Aelith and Bilratar on look as best they can, putting their faith in Rongol entirely.
Yeah.
Rongol's
Right
got
now,
this.
yes.
Thugoof. Rongol's got this. Rongol's got this. Rongol may not have this.
So the next one I will say, I just say, I met another plant demon before. His name was Clog. He was in the runes on the Sakura scar. He called me the champion. I've been talking to something. His name is not something. His name is Clint Westwood. I don't know if you know the name.
I love what you're doing, Neil. I do. I really do. And this is not me. This is not me. This is not me trying to shit on things, right? But I need you to hear me out. Okay, so what is your power? Where does your power originate from?
It originates from the green.
Right. What are you surrounded by?
Surrounded by ice.
So these plants you're talking to, all plants of which
a part of the green.
There you go. So as you're talking about this person he's never heard of, about a champion they've never heard of, in a place they've never heard of, you then also bring up your alien tree friend from another planet. You are aware this is the equivalent of going, hey, you're from China, aren't you? Do you know Lee Pak? I knew a Lee Pak once in college.
Okay.
You must know him because you're from China too, right? You are aware this is the fantasy equivalent of that, right? It's very bizarre. But, weirdly enough, the poppies don't seem to respond to any of these people that you're bringing up. Now, again, no fault in logic here. It makes perfect sense. Plants are green. Maybe they're all connected somehow because of the whole thing. Unfortunately, this is the point where it dawns on you that these ice flowers likely don't have any contact to the green. Therefore, they are
part of the blue.
they're part of the blue. All they look at you with is eyes that just say you are nutrients. But it's fun talking to this bit of nutrients we're about to get.
Okay.
Sorry. The poison will basically run down at this point because this is actually a non-lethal poison. Also, very big shout out to our friend Josh. How you doing, Josh? Hope you're doing well, my friend.
All right. In which case, if Bilratar and Aelith are within range, I think I will. If I'm still paralyzed,
yes, you are.
telepathically speak to them and just be like, "Help, please!" They're not listening. I'm actually coughing in my brain, just like.
All right. At this point, I think rolling initiative is probably the best idea. As we'll go into this battle. Now this is obviously a side mission, so we're not gonna really do a battle map for this one. But let's see how we go. Oh, of course, the hungry plants will go first, followed by the hungry plants. Hold on, wait. Let me just check this. I will only say that there's one of them because originally I'd planned this encounter for the full table of 6. So we're just gonna go with there. 8 video games this year with a massive one coming out next month before summer's end. Freaking hell, nice. That's awesome. I have just started playing Moss, which is freaking awesome. Also, Ayla, did you find out if Moss had a prequel? No. Yes?
That was the one I heard of. It was like
Okay.
like 3 years ago or something.
That's okay. If you find out what the prequel is, let me know. Then I'll go get it and I'll have to play it maybe. Okay. Anyway, moving on. The plant. Let's get some battle music. What's good for carnivorous plant? Carnivorous
Oh, oh shit.
plant. No, you're fine.
Little
Okay.
Shop of Horrors.
Oh, that would be such a good one. No, you are more than welcome to interrupt our sessions because
Yeah.
honestly, you loved Moss 1 and 2. There's the one. Okay, cool. I have not played it.
Yeah, Rock said it was a VR game, and that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, that's why I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
have
play VR.
VR.
Me neither. Okay, fair enough.
So I've just
Okay.
looked up. You've got Moss Book 1, which was a 2018 title, Moss Book 2, 2022, and Moss the Forgotten Relic 2026.
Ah, okay. Oh wow. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
I will make note of those. Okay, there we go. Nice. I like this one. All right. Here we go. The hungry plant moves towards the helpless individual that is now laying at its feet. It will do what it does normally. It will, well, it can't feed yet, so it will try to grab you to begin with. So bite attack on Rongle, which I think with you paralyzed is basically a crit almost. Is that what paralysis does? Let me just double check. Yada yada yada.
It already said that with defense -4, so.
Yeah, paralyzed. Let's see. You have off guard, can't accept chronology, yay, stealth, can't see. Yeah, no crit. Okay, cool. So, he is gonna bite you, and with that, also grab you as you enter into its gaping maw. So it's moved up to you, it's bitten you, and it is now gonna swallow you. As it opens its jaw, and that is a critical success. Which is gonna give you that. And with a critical hit.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Oh, yeah, well, fuck. That
I
was...
already had some damage on me from last week, so.
Good. Well, yeah, okay. Well, fuck. Hold on. I feel like Schadenfreude at this point. All right. I know this is going to be even meaner, but we're going to do it again. All right. Bilritar and Aelith. You wonder if he's okay, and then the second he gets swallowed by a plant creature for talking to it, the both of you, for some reason, you've been through so much shit, so much stress, right? Like, everything's just been so terrible, so harsh. You finally just lose it, and you just both burst out laughing. Both of you gain the slowed 1 condition, as you will take 1 action just laughing at Rongle's predicament. And that'll be our Schadenfreude card play. Okay. All right,
okay.
that is everything for the large hungry plant. Bilrutar, you're up next.
No, the planet is not actually on our combat tracker. Just now.
Oh, the plant's not on the combat tracker? Okay, one moment.
No.
There you go.
Now, Rongle has clearly disappeared down this thing's gullet, or the Venus flytrap, right?
100%. Yep.
Undying
That
One.
is where he was seen last.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't even say dying 1. Am I just dead?
Let's see.
No,
No, it just says dying. No, dying 1 for some reason it doesn't automatically apply. Yeah, I have to actually manually add it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And you're not wounded, are you? No.
No.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Dying 1. There you go. Enjoy.
Or was it because I was at 24? Sorry. I took 24 damage and I just put to 0.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Neil, shush.
So Rongo's,
I'm done. I'm
Rongo's
sorry.
in this thing's gullet.
Yep.
It is a plant.
It is a plant. Now, just mechanic-wise, remember that if you want to free someone who has been swallowed, you have to deal slashing damage to the creature, and you need to rupture its gut.
Yeah. Which means, for once in a very long time, Bill will charge in, unsheathing the greatsword on his back, which I know is not in a rage,
Okay.
and will take a single laughing swipe at effectively the stalk of this creature.
All right, very well. You run and you swing. Let's see how we go. Critical hit. Roll your damage. Goddamn. All right. That is 31 points of damage, which, in accordance to this, is enough to rupture the creature's stomach, causing the petrified Rongle to slide out of what looks to be like the pod at the base of the very, very tall neck.
Yep, and obviously with being slowed, Bill's probably still half trying to maintain a chuckle as Rumble's at his feet at that point.
Is
Okay.
about it.
Cool. That's it. All right, Rongle, you are still poisoned. Well, I mean, you're no longer. You're already You've run the full course of the poison. You're petrified now, or paralyzed, should I say? I should probably give you the right thing there. Petrified, paralyzed. There we go. Okay. You're no longer swallowed, so we'll remove that from you. You are dying, so I need a recovery check as you attempt to recover. Petrified would be very funny.
I do have Die Hard. I think, does that increase my...
First he was afraid.
Oh, it just makes me dying 5
He was
instead of dying
petrified. Yes.
4. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had toughness or something. Oh wait, actually, do I have toughness too? Because I think I had
Roll
that
your
one.
dice, Neil. Roll
I
your
was just
dice, Neil.
double-checking.
I'm not gonna stop this game till you roll the dice, Neil.
No!
Cause it won't matter when you roll that low. You get now on dying too. Okay,
Yep.
there you go. All right, so Rongle, you continue to die. That is your action. Full round action. You die a little more. All right. As that is happening, we then move straight on to Aelith.
Okay. She's going to
Finish laughing.
kind of. Yeah, she's laughing and she's gonna kind of slow jog up to where he is.
Mm-hmm.
And Rongle?
He's not responding.
Okay. Oh, crud. So she is going to use, I'm trying to look this up to make sure I can do this.
Well, if you tell me what it is, maybe I could help.
The Soothing Mist.
Okay.
I was going to use that on Rongle
Mm-hmm.
to try and heal him. So is that going to work if he's in the dying phase?
Yes, it should. It should bring him up if it heals him.
Okay. She is going to do that.
All right. Soothing Mist is a spell?
Yes. Yep, it's one of my warden spells.
Yep, fantastic. All right, so basically you're going to spend that focus. You have 3. You're spending one of them. So just remember.
Is it one action if she's supposed to run up?
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's 2 actions. Hold on. Let's see what the range is. The range of this is 30 foot. So that's fine.
The range is 30 feet.
Yep, so 30 foot's fine. So you wouldn't be able to move up. You would just have to cast the spell there.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna do that. All right. So I grab a hold of this. There's Rumble. See if I can get this right.
Do it, do it, do it.
Okay, that didn't work.
Do it again, do it again, do it again.
All right. I'm working on it. So, the dice on Rongo? Nope. Okay.
Wait, no, he doesn't need the fort save, you just need to roll the healing on him.
Oh, my dear word.
The resistance is if he's
that's
trying
the
to
plus
fight.
sign.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I've never done this before.
That's okay, that's okay, that's how we learn. That's how we learn. Okay. Boom, Rongo, you feel light coming back into your eyes as you are restored. You are on 24 hit points. As your eyes come through, you're like, yes, yes, I live. And then you realize you are still paralyzed. No!
But thank you, Aelith.
You can't say thank you.
Oh,
No.
telepathically say thank you, Aelith.
Okay, there you go. All right. All right, that brings us to the end of the round. Yeah, the Yayafnenti, which is these creatures, is going to go for Bilrata.
Actually, I still
Bilrata.
have one more. I have one more action.
No, you do not, because it's 2 actions to cast your spell, and you spend 1 action laughing at Rongo.
Oh, okay, that's right. Sorry.
That's okay. So, I am going to... I'm going to try to eat... No, I don't want to eat Bilrata. Bilrata slashed me. I'm going to try and paralyze Bilrata. Bilrata, take this. Okay, that is a hit. Fort save, if you would be so kind. Critical success. You ignore it. Fuck! Nothing. Second action. Let's do it again. Ah! Fort save again. Still a success. Third time's the charm. Ah, I missed. Okay. Very well. The creature cannot paralyze you. Bilrata, you're up.
So looking down at Rongo, do I at least see his eyes open and panicking?
Probably blinking ferociously, yeah.
Cool. Bell will start by slashing at this creature to effectively be the stay away.
Ah! Nice, solid hit.
Okay. The second action is to grab Rongo effectively by the collar and drag him back towards Aelith. Probably about halfway.
All right, very well. You drag Rongol backwards towards safety. Rongol, you're paralyzed. Yep. You moan. I mean, you can telepathically say stuff, but that's about it.
Can I cast? I mean, Eldritch Lance just says
You can't cast anything while you're paralyzed. Unfortunately, part of
It says
being...
attack, cantrip, or concentrate, manipulate, mental. So it's not like
Which you can't use manipulate action while you're paralyzed. I think.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
That mental just meant I used my mind to do it. But maybe not.
Let's see. Your senses function, but only in areas you can perceive without moving. Yep, you're basically frozen. You can't act except to recall knowledge and actions that only use your mind. Which, if you have a manipulate part of your action, means you have to be able to...
Might probably maybe puts my hand on it and then got it. Or something. Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'd like Can I do a esoteric lore check on him for exploited vulnerability? Because that doesn't really.
Unfortunately, with your face in the dirt, you can't see him.
I thought Bilritar said he was seeing my eyes.
You can do it on
Out
Bilritar
your
if you
way.
like.
I don't know.
Again, he's also
That's fine.
he's also dragging you away. The important thing about that one is you actually do need to be able to target, and if you are being dragged away from the creature, you won't be able to see it because you've got no
Got it.
control over
Alright.
your motor functions.
Then my turn is done.
All right, done.
Unless I can try to save from the paralyzed. But I don't
You
think I
can roleplay, but that's about it. All right, Aelith,
Yeah.
you're up. It's weird how you can
Is
speak so
that-
fluently with your mind, but then whenever I say, "Hey, you can roleplay," you're like, "Rrrr." It's like
Oh,
you've been telepathic the entire time, and now for some reason in your minds you start hearing Rongo go. "Mm." For some reason, no idea why, just what they decided to suddenly
I'm
do.
sorry. I don't know.
You're difficult, is what it is. I love you,
It
but you're
is.
difficult. That's how it works. All right, Aelith, you're up.
Okay, is that plant is still alive, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
It hasn't. Okay. Well, seeing what it did, I'm gonna fire an arrow at it. See what happens.
Ah!
All right. Here we go.
That'll hit.
Oh, yay. Okay. And there.
Ooh, very nice. The both of you are hitting weaknesses left, right, and center. The plant creature is not doing good. Anything else?
She's gonna try it again.
Sure.
See if
Sorry, just real quick. So, did you use mark prey and then you shot? Yeah.
No, I just did the first one.
Okay. Yep. Not a problem. All right. Shoot again.
Okay. That
As your damage comes through once again, whop! Ah, another massive hit. All right. It doesn't
Okay.
look like it. It's doing bad. It's doing bad. Having a bad time. Anything else?
I have one more.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Maybe. Come on.
Ooh.
Alrighty, and this is the last one.
Boom! 24 damage. Dang. All right. Yeah, this thing is wobbly. It is definitely not a happy camper. In fact, so unhappy is this camper that it will spit at Aelith. All right. I need a fort save.
Oh boy. Fort. Maybe. Come on. Why aren't... Oh, this thing's being stubborn. Come on, just work.
That's a success.
Yeah.
And once again, ha, puh. Oh,
Ooh.
critical miss. Ah, man. Wait, what? Yeah, it's critical miss. Dang. Okay. It does a whole lot of nothing. Let's see if it fumbles. It does fumble.
Bullshit.
All right, the plant creature launches an attack and instead brutal collision. It basically tangles itself up in its own head vines and gives itself stunned 2. Because it used 2
Okay.
actions this round, it's going to use one of its stuns now, and basically it's going to, lose its 3rd action. And in the next round, it'll only have stunned 1, but it'll only have 2 actions. Birita.
Okay, so Rongal is, as far as he's concerned, out of harm's way, but this creature is still spitting and everything at Aelith.
That is correct.
So patting Rongol on the shoulder, but will charge back in and unleash a ferocious swing, since he still has the sword out.
All right.
Feels weird actually
Hits
using
the
the sword.
ground.
I'm going to say that to chat.
All right, go for your ferocious swing.
Okay.
All right,
Damn.
that's a hit.
Whoa.
All right, you hit its weakness dead on.
And I guess the back swing to hopefully finish it off.
All right, let's see it. Oh, a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, but not a bad effort. All right, Rongo, still paralyzed, I'm afraid.
All right. And this I will telepathically say to the other two, I'd be like, "I'm sorry, it didn't work. I wasn't sure. Usually the plants at least kind of listen, but for some reason it said it wasn't a part of the. I don't think it's a part of the same kind of connection. Like it's almost like a different type of plant. Just I don't know. It's just, but yes, kill it, please. Maybe this effect will wear off when it dies.
Ah, so it's a different clan is what you're saying, Rongo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a part of the green.
Okay, and with that, we then go to Aelith.
All right. Yeah, she's just gonna fire her bow at it again.
All right.
Here we go.
You launch your bow at it, and you strike at it, and... All right,
Yeah.
with one final felling shot, you manage to fell the creature. It falls, collapsing, writhing on the ground, still and motionless. But you have won the day.
Okay. So she'll go up to Rongol then, and
We don't need to worry about piecemeal healing. You're fine. You're going to be traveling for another day, etc. You're going to full restore and all that. But you can have a
okay.
moment to interact with one another as you now have a clear path through the field of poppies.
I'm telepathically saying to them, "Thank you so much, guys. I'd be a goner without you."
They're like, yeah, we know.
Well, now you know things in the tundra are not connected to the wooded area.
Yeah, I just for some reason being able to communicate with plants around the planet meant the whole planet, but yeah, I guess not. Thank you.
Well, we have
That's
to
why we're
get
still
through
alive,
this.
isn't it? We watch each other's backs.
Yeah.
So, what do we have for rations here? Let's make up a meal.
Taking a bit of a look, you basically grab a bunch of supplies, you know, sort of some of the vines you sort of cut into and harvest what you can. It's you know, some pretty tasty stuff here and there, but for the most part, yeah, it's just kind of mediocre, really. As you rest for the evening, nothing seems to really happen overnight. At least that's what you think.
Uh-oh.
Rongo, make me a perception check.
Okay. 26.
All right, bear with me for a moment. All right, 26, eh? Bum, 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 bum. 17. Okay. Could I get Bilrata and Aelith to make me a perception check? S'il vous plaît.
Or 2-4 from Bill.
Perception. This is not working.
Cool. Very nice. All right, the two of you in the middle of the night are awoken to the sound of, I don't know, sounds like plants shuffling, scuffling, moving around. You open up your tent and you look around and see no sign of any such creature or any such thing until you stop and you listen hard against the icy winds. That is when you see that Rongel's tent is moving.
Rongol, are you okay in there?
There is no response from Rongel. Sorry, Neil, I killed your character off screen.
It's fine. You've done this before.
And I'll do it again.
You clearly see movement outside and Rongol's not responding, so Bill,
Correct.
open the flap.
Cool. As you open the flap, what you see inside is what looks to be a very brilliant and beautiful bush of berries. It seems to be growing these berries, quite plump and juicy and delicious. Smells very sweet and slightly tart. And it's been a while since you've seen such a verdant green, as the entire bush seems to be coming out of Rongel's body, specifically around the neck and the chest area where he was attacked earlier on. While the paralysis wore down, however, something has taken root and is now growing inside, which is going to be our next card. Where'd that come from? Okay. But however, this thing does not appear to be a hostile creature of any kind, despite its appearance. It seems to be relatively docile while it's feeding on Rongel.
Dorian, you turned into berries.
Bill, not knowing
Probably
too much about nature, looks over at Aelith, who's more in tune with the natural forest from what he's been told.
Rongel's slowly turning into a fey plant.
It's just one thing after another, isn't it? Oh boy. I'm just looking to see if I have anything.
I imagine every time Aelith does this, Aelith, the character, immediately stops, furrows their eyebrow, pulls out their backpack, and starts just rifling through things. I'm sure I've got something that'll help us in this exact specific situation other than to shoot it directly, but just give me a second. And then it starts rifling through things.
The old school notebook saying, "Oh, it's a friendly creature. Give it 10 minutes, it'll be fine."
Yeah.
But this is coming out of Rongel's neck, so she's not.
It is. I mean, cut it off at the roots.
Rongel?
Take his head off.
I'll just grow my head back. Don't worry.
Bill just asked Aelith, "Do you know what this thing is?"
You can make a nature check if you'd like to find out.
Can I do some sort of...
Yeah, absolutely.
check?
Nature check, or if you have a relevant lore, you can find out about this creature.
I'll do nature.
Bringing life to the ice.
Unfortunately, Aelith, this is not one of the plants that grows in the Seven Arches. You have not come across this type of plant before, and it definitely does not seem native to the icy north.
I have no clue, but the roots or whatnot inside of him.
So do you want to try and Break the
try
tree
and
apart.
pull it off of him?
Well, how about I use the dagger as pseudo knife, surgical knife.
Sure. She's
That
gonna
was
take
frozen.
one of her daggers and she's gonna try and
Yeah.
cut at it to see
As
if
Belle
she can
takes-
start disconnecting it.
Yeah.
It's a Deku scrub.
Well, do
And
I
Belle
do it
takes out
against
the roots of
Rongo?
the other half of the neck.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a medicine check. It's going to be a very different DC in order to try and detach it.
Okay, well, sorry, that was, didn't mean to roll that. Alright, medicine.
I don't think it worked.
Alright.
apparently using the tools you use to murder people in the spots that they get murdered kills people.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh,
Man.
I am not trained in medicine, so here we go.
Weren't you talking about taking battle medicine earlier on today?
Well, battle medicine is or not battle medicine. I have
Natural medicine.
natural medicine. Can I use that instead?
Sure.
Yay. Because then I can use nature and
Oh.
she
Oh, nice.
just
Hold on one second. Let's see.
it's not happening.
No, that is exactly what you needed. Actually, no, sorry, I lied.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I lied. That was on me. I was like, that's a basic save. You would have made a basic save, absolutely, but obviously trying to carve out roots from a guy's neck without killing him is a little harder than the basic save. So unfortunately, yes, that is a fail. Not a critical fail, but a fail. You can, however, use a hero point if you'd like. Don't have to. So far, Rongo hasn't taken any damage.
Yeah.
That we can tell, but he's unconscious again.
It's true.
Knock on wood.
Never had
she
to
is-
knock on wood.
She'll try that again.
Hero point.
Maybe yes, a hero point.
All right, let's do it. I believe in you, Aelith.
Yeah.
Aelith, 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 Aelith.
There
Yeah, that's it. All right. Using your nature skills, you manage to coax the roots out of his body. As this does so, the plant creature seems a little resistant at first, but eventually pulls off of Rongle somewhat safely. Rongle, I need you to make me a fortitude save, my friend.
But save or die.
No, maybe. It can be if you'd like it.
31.
That is a save. All right.
Yay.
Which means you are the proud owner of no drained damage. Aelith did so well, she basically flawlessly removed the roots from your body, and you now have yourself a goodberry bush.
Oh! Aelith has the good berry bush or does Rumble with it.
I'm not the weird one, am I,
No, we
Schooly
do.
Eye? Right? Can I
No.
sometimes I feel it, right? Like sometimes it's like am I weird? Am I strange? Are those reactions the normal ones? But then I remember they're not. Anyway. Yep, you guys have yourself a good berry bush. Now, what this means is that during your rest cycle, each of you may pocket a number of good berries that will last you 12 hours. So pretty much every day during the earlier half of the day, you are considered to have a handful of good berries, which will heal you a little bit when you eat them.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Rykon.
Hey,
Appreciate
that's
that.
awesome.
Okay, but that is the evening's event. Do you want to say anything, Rongle? Do anything? Do you want to try
What
to talk to it?
happened as I would just wake up from, like... Well, I'm assuming I was asleep the whole time?
You were asleep the whole time.
Yeah, and then that just happened, and I would just, I guess, wake up and almost, like, oh, what happened? I just felt like I was being, like, pulled somewhere, or pulled into something. I don't know what happened.
Aelith is standing there holding this thing. Right next to him.
Oh, where'd you get that? Oh,
It grew from your neck.
Okay, hang on one sec. I'm gonna look at this plant and try to telepathically speak to you. Like, did you come out of me?
Yes.
Were you trying to kill me?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay. Are you, now that you're out of me, are you going to keep trying to kill me?
Yes.
Oh frick. Oh my gosh. Okay. Please don't kill me. And we will keep you alive. And you can travel with us. And we can all be friends.
Okay. I suppose that'll do. Now, for
Okay.
no apparent reason, you should return to sleep so we can travel in the morning like good friends. I'll even sing you a lullaby. Go to sleep, go to sleep. I promise I won't eat you while you sleep. He
Go on,
continues.
say one of the roots goes out and gently caresses his cheek or something.
Well, she's
It's
gonna
gonna
put
try to
this
eat
down
me.
on the ground. It's
I wonder
your
if it's something like it's mine. Okay.
pet
I have a pet goodberry
plant,
bush.
whatever.
Okay.
All right.
Telepathically speak to the plant and just say, I currently don't have any potted air, like a pot to put you in.
Oh, that's
Um,
okay. I'm sure I'll figure something out.
If I let you stay in me, will you not kill me? And then can I like just summon you to like help? If we need some berries?
Sure. I'll do that. Yes.
Please. Okay, I'll stick my hand out to it.
What's this?
My hand. Get inside. I'm a plant.
I see. Are you sure?
Yes, I've been called a champion of the grain.
Okay. Runkle, make a fort save or die.
What?
I was
No,
gonna say, 'cause
please.
I assume when
Okay.
Aelith put the plant down and all that, Bill would have left thinking, oh, it's done.
Yep, probably. Yeah, inviting a clearly parasitic organism to go inside you and finish the job feels like the unwise thing. But let's do
Yeah,
it. I mean, hey,
I already
maybe
said it, yeah. I
maybe
already
you
said
can
it.
maybe you can make the save, and if you make the save, then you but think of it. So the way my mind is imagining this, right, and this might not necessarily be your mind, is I'm imagining it like a weed, right, like, you know, a weed that basically
Yeah.
just eats all the nutrients and then eventually, you know, like kills off the host
Okay.
plant, right? So alternatively, your body might consume it. So that's where this forward save is. It's kind of
Okay.
like a swing and roundabout thing. But because you've welcomed it inside your body, it's kind of... Oh, there you go. All right. You do indeed welcome it inside your body. It causes an excruciating amount of pain as the entire bush crawls into your body. But in the morning, you feel better. Mostly because it's dead. You have consumed it from the inside, and it was not strong enough to take you over.
Can I now just create good berries if I try to will myself some good berries?
You know what? Fuck it, sure. Same rules apply. Now
I
Rungle, now
am the good berry
Rungle,
bush.
yeah, now Rungle leaks good berries. You took the risk, you should get a reward. I'm a big fan of risk and reward, so fuck it. You know, yeah, sure. There you go.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. All right. I guess I wake up and be like, oh wow. I'm like more awake than usual, and then realizing that I forgot that, I did that last night and be like, oh shit, that's right. Hang on. And then I'll try to, will myself in my mind to create some good berries and be like, hey, or I like try to be like, hey, good berry bush, are you there? Good berry bush. Oh, so that's what I'm assuming. Yeah, actually, no. If you said that happens, then yes, then I will some berries and be like, guys.
How novel
I
the
ate
DM
it.
says
I don't know,
stuff and it happens.
Don't know what's going on, honestly.
I am very aware of that
sorry.
fact. And yet, you still have so much to say. Keep going.
I'm good. I guess
Sure.
I try to talk to the goodberry bush inside of me.
And the bush does not respond.
Okay. Then I will try to will some good berries.
A good berry appears in your mouth. Blech.
Blech. Oh, it comes from my mouth. Huh, okay. Thought it would come out of my hand, but that's as good a spot as any. Guys, I hope you don't mind my mouth fed good berries.
Dorota's there with a bowl of porridge, like just sitting there stirring it, just like, fuck, you're weird.
I guess.
This is not breakfast conversation, he thinks to himself. It is too early in the morning for your bullshit.
It could be worse. You could have just said, you really expect us to eat what you're throwing up?
I'm not throwing it up. Watch, it's just sit on my tongue. I'll dry them off.
No.
Okay. All right.
I drinking soda, and it's actually no artificial sweetness. It's got like 10 grams of sugar, so this is like 4 or 5 cans of Coke.
All right.
Well, let's
All right.
pack up and keep moving.
All right,
Yeah.
you keep moving. Nothing happens. Have a nice trip. Fucking done. Oh, you want something to happen? Sure, I'll play the other card.
No, I was just. That's tired. I create more good berries, blah.
All right. So you travel for 24 hours and nothing seems to happen. You actually have quite a pleasant day. Feels kind of refreshing. The air is clearer. The air is kind of fresher here. Like, this place hasn't been polluted by cities and towns and stuff like that. Industry doesn't exist here. Just the cool, crisp air of the wintry north. All right. We now go to our next challenge, which might actually possibly be our last one, but let's see how this goes. All right. So I keep forgetting to not close down the stupid thing, but I do. Gatewalkers. Gatewalkers number 3. Story. Expedition. Let's see where we at. Here we go. Done. Gotcha. Oh, they've changed the art. That's cool. All right. Expedition route. Crossing the high ice. We've done that. Done that. Traveling. Yada, yada, yada. Expedition event. All right. Here we go. For our last day. Actually, second last day, should I say. A shortcut. No, that was our last day. Never mind. All right. The last day, our heroes now approach the nameless spire. All right, let's do this. All right, as our heroes approach, you are stopped by Calvarian, who now speaks once more, not through his voice, but the voice of another familiar traveler from Snowy Owl. His eyes glow and frosted wings stretch from his back. As he does so,
my friends, you now gaze upon the nameless spire, and I gaze upon my future tomb. Know that long ago, before the skies struck the world, I stood at Akwaru's side. It was her, she, and those who worshipped her, those who called her Snowy Mother, that once buried the Black Frost whale deep below the ice here. She was a friend. Sometimes more than a friend. It saddened me when Akaru died in order to keep the Black Frost whale entombed. But the power of her sacrifice now wanes. Now it is your task to bring me to the Mother's Temple, where I shall renew her sacrifice once more with my own. But first we must ensure the Black Frost whale's whispers are, at least for the time being, silenced, so no other like Edward Riddleson ever dares try something so foolish as to freeing the Black Frost whale.
So, we head in and get this done.
This is it.
all right. Aelith?
Let's go.
Our heroes approach the nameless spire. In front of you are the Black Frost rifts. Giant areas of Black Frost that carve and cut their way through the landscape, tearing at the very ground itself and filling it with this thick, ebony-colored frost. It seems almost alive, like it is carving its way out from these various fissures. The edges seem like an infection crusted with dark ash, appearing porous compared to the other terrain of ice and snow. The city itself rests quiet. Too quiet, in fact. It in itself seems to be covered with what looks to be an emerald-colored glassy ice that makes up the ancient buildings that were once here. A ritual chamber? No. Calvarian tells you it was known as once upon a time the first and last temple. No one quite knows what happened to the ancient worshippers here. All that remains now is this nameless spire to an unknown god. As you look ahead, you see the spire in the middle.
Aelith is gonna keep moving towards the spire.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we came here for.
All right. I'm turning back now. I mean, there was never any turning back.
Given the fact that we're also looking for it, as we approached, do we see, or does Bill see any evidence of Richardson having made it this far and gotten inside?
You can quite clearly see the tracks that Riddleson has left. Several of the elves seem to have gone with him and still are a part of his entourage. But you also see larger footprints. Big, heavier set ones that kind of look like Yeti footprints.
And we still all have that memory we had after the crossover, right?
Mm-hmm.
We saw the Yeti
You did?
do something.
And you all remember, you all call back upon your memories of dragging the large green Yeti into this place and towards the large tower in the middle.
This is where we chased it.
Do we want to find it and free him? If he's alive? Or if it's alive?
The green Yeti?
Yes. Green Yeti.
Are you sure the green Yeti is not also on Riddleson's side?
We
For
had
those
to
of you who,
chase it here.
sorry, real
Oh,
quick.
sorry.
For those of you trying to figure this out, you were working for the villains. You caught the Yeti and you were killing it in order to break the chains that Osseo had.
Yeah.
Once the Yeti
Oh.
dies, that's the chains breaking permanently.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah. And Snowy Owl is due to replace it
Correct.
from a new chain.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Yeah, if we manage to find it, I would do everything I could to help keep that Yeti alive.
Again, to
But we must
reiterate,
also-
Go on.
to also reiterate, not the point or the goal.
Okay, sorry.
The goal is to have Snowy Owl replace the Yeti when the Yeti dies. The Yeti's gonna
Okay.
die.
Yep.
Like, you cannot save
Yeah,
this
yeah.
thing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So it sounds like we just have to head for this pillar then. The spire.
With the
Well,
last two
there's no
arrive.
sense standing here talking. Let's start moving
Yeah.
towards the spire.
See if
As you
we
begin to
can't
get
follow.
closer, you start to hear more of these whispers, now turning into actual speech. They seem to be in a different language, one you can barely understand, yet still somehow recognize. Burta, you still have your deviant powers, don't you? As does
Yes.
Rongol, I believe. I need the both of you to make me a will save with a -2 penalty.
Oh,
That is a crit fumble.
can I use a hero point? please?
Sure, of course you may.
25?
25 is a failure, as is 26. All right.
This is not a critical.
It's true, it's not a critical.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's not overly better if it's a critical or not. Failure. Each of you, Bilrata and Rongol, start to now hallucinate. You become stupefied one as the effect, but you now then begin to see visions of the future, the promise that you were made when you first entered the Aedara Birita, you imagine drinking at a pub with all of your mercenaries. Rongol, you were in the middle of your guild, surrounded by people who are hearing the stories of the great Rongol, Rongol Blackfrost. And you are both just enamored by these visions. As this happens, in Bilrata's story, you're asked to go and buy a drink on, for everyone, which you happily oblige. Rongol, you are told that there's some children who want to sign in for your guild, and they want to meet the guild master directly. You happily get up and you start to make your way over to sign. Aelith, you still having your faculties, watch as both Bilrata and Rongol happily seem to be marching towards one of the bottomless ravines made of black frost ice in front of them. What do you do?
She's gonna yell out, Rongol, Bill, where are you going?
The children need to meet me.
What children? You're heading towards...
They're coming to join the guild.
They're continuing to move.
Bill would
All
probably
right,
shout
she's
out, I'll be back with your order in a second.
All right. She's gonna run up to whoever's closer to her.
Ooh, what an interesting choice. Let's see. I'm going to go with high for Bilrata, low for Rongol. Bilrata is closest.
Okay. She's going to try and stop him first. So she's going to grab a hold of his arm. Bill, is there any indication, like changes in their eyes or anything that she might grasp what's going on? Or is it they're just kind of like...
Okay, I'm gonna give this a moment. Jen, love the energy. This is great energy. This is good energy. We had this conversation before, and I'm gonna just refresh your memory on these conversations as well. There is no winning certain situations. There is acting, there is doing. You can gather all the information in the world, and it doesn't change the situation. If your character is going to be thoughtful and try to do everything perfectly, you're going to miss out on opportunities. In this case, if you spend all of your time analyzing Bilrata and Rongol, when I say they are moving with purpose to go over this cliff, they're moving with purpose. And if your choice is to analyze, I will allow it, but I will point out, you will lose any opportunity you have to stop them. Learning about what's going on is less imperative than taking action, and sometimes even when you have to roll those dice, you got to roll those dice without the knowledge and hope that shit just works out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's part of the nature of it. I'll allow you to do whichever one you want, but I wanted to give you that as a heads up before we went down the path of Aelith analyzing the spell, ability, power, etc., 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 okay? Because I want to give you the best opportunity, because you're the only one who can act here at this point.
Yeah, I know.
I know, putting all the pressure on you. Hey, take this! How dare you be quiet for 90% of my game? Now you're the only thing that stops a TPK from happening. Eat shit. I'm a horrible DM. Everyone knows it.
Okay. Hearing him talk about the bar, she's gonna grab a hold or step in front of him to try and block the way. And if it doesn't work, she's gonna try and slap him really hard across the face.
Dang!
Yeah.
Love that. All right.
Trigger a bar fight in his vision.
No, I love that. All right. Aelith, you walk up, and unfortunately, they can't perceive you, so you're just going to make this hit. That's not a problem. I'm going to also do it as minimum physical attack damage, which is going to be enough. Yeah. So what is your minimum attack damage if you were to hit with, say, your fist or your staff or whatever you're hitting him with?
The only thing we did melee, we just use the longbow.
Yep. So what's the minimum
it's-
damage on your longbow?
The minimum. Oh, why is it saying 3? It says 3d6
So that's 3.
plus 1d6 fire, but
That's 4. Yep.
I don't have a fist.
And no
so
strength.
I my
Everybody has a
strength-
fist. You could just give yourself it in the item.
It's fine. We'll just keep going. Because look, if Ayla's trying to knock sense into this person, you won't use something you've never used before. So, Aelith, what's your
Yeah.
strength?
I have.
What's the plus after
I'm
all those damage dice?
Where's it says a +1. Where's my strength?
So that's it. Yeah,
I'm
plus
sorry.
1. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be +1. Cool. So, Bill, you take 5 points of damage, and I need a will save. Oh, sorry, just a D20 roll from you. Not a will save. Just a D20 roll. You do not break out. However, in your vision, something has changed. As you are going to the bar in order to go and get your friend some beverage, a big thuggish individual turns around and bowls over your drinks tray. He looks at you and says, "Watch it, runt," as this big kind of tusked individual sort of, stands up and arcs up against you.
Well, if this is it with all the crew in question, you wouldn't want to look like a pushover, so you'd probably try and chest up as a stare down, at least.
Okay, make an intimidation check. Aelith, you watch as Bilritar sort of turns to you and just starts shooting you this evil glare.
Of course, I will high.
Oh, freaking terrifying glare. Aelith, you gain the Frightened 1 condition. Actually, I should probably check what your DC is. I'm fairly sure that'll be... Let's see, your DC is 25. Yeah, that's definitely going to give you the Frightened 1 condition.
But
Hmm.
I'm trying to see. I thought I saw. Oh, that's immune to frightful aura. Okay.
Yeah, you don't. It's not a frightful aura. Okay, so Bilritar's staring you down.
Right.
What are you doing, Aelith? Rongol is still walking towards the...
Well, she. How close is Rongol to the edge?
Technically, he should have
How
already
close
gone
up?
over the edge, but I'm a very kind DM.
All right. She is gonna run over, grab a hold of Rongol's arm, and she's gonna try and pull him back.
Okay. As you run past Bill, this big guy seems to be trying to have a go at one of your friends on the other side of you. He tries to push past you a second time. What do you do? This big, angry dude.
Well, putting Bill in that mentality, he would try to grab the back of the collar to yank them back.
All right, make an athletics check to try and grab hold. Your target number is 25.
Ooh.
All right, 26 is just what you needed in order to grab hold of Aelith. All right. So let's spin that music up. As Bilritar grabs hold of Aelith, you swipe to try and grab hold of Rongol, but are pulled back as Bilritar pulls you back with this, again, evil glare of, and like kind of like a "where the hell are you going?" kind of attitude. Rongol, unfortunately for you, you march yourself straight off that edge. I need a will save from you first and foremost.
Shit.
Minus anything or just straight will?
Just straight will. The stupefy should already come into play.
Okay. Ooh.
All right. Well, as you go over the edge, you kind of...
I want to use my nat 20.
You sure you want to use it here?
Oh, maybe not? Okay.
You can if you'd like to, but there's a better place for
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait.
You fall over the edge, and as you do, you feel that... Oh, Christina's coming in with the divine intervention. All right, go for the reroll then.
30.
Nice. All right. As you go to step over the edge, you break from the illusion. You take a moment and you look around and, oh my god, you are just about to fall off. I need a reflex save as you turn and you slip on the ice and begin to fall. That will
22.
miss. You try to grab onto the ice slips under your grip. And that is a... You don't survive.
How long before I hit the ground? Would I have time
Excellent question. Give me a moment.
to use
Yeah,
my
you-
Aeon Stone to cast fly?
150 foot. No, you take 75 points of damage immediately. Sorry, not 75. You take 145 damage immediately. Wait, no, it's half, isn't it? Nope. Oh yeah, so 145 damage immediately. I mean, you could live maybe,
Or you could
160.
use that natural 20 for that reflex.
or you use that nat 20.
Oh, yeah, I'll use that. That's what.
Yeah, that's why I said there was a better spot for it.
Okay.
Okay, with the
Cool.
natural 20, you manage to, like as you're falling, you kind of quickly sink your hands in. No, actually, no. I'm gonna take the advantage here from you. You remember you have a grappling hook, and you're like, oh wait, huh, and you catch onto the edge and you pull yourself back up. Okay, we're gonna go into an initiative here because Bilratar is still hostile.
Yep.
Aelith, you are first.
Bilritar snapped out of it, and she's gonna just, as best she can, she's gonna try and hit him across the face again, hopefully snapping him out of it. Alright, so this is going to be, I'll just do the melee. Here we go. Where are you? And there. Oh.
Bilratar is very nimble. As basically in Bilratar's mind, this dude grabs a bottle and tries to break it. Bilratar, watch your boom! Just shatters the glass on his forearm, spits on the ground as Aelith meanwhile has the staff blocked by the vambrace of Bilratar. That's your first action. You've still got 2 more.
Oh. Okay, does she have anything else?
Punch him again.
Yeah, that's about all she can do. She's just gonna keep trying to snap him out of it.
All right.
Whoops.
More attacks.
Come on.
So again, whoom, you try to strike at it again. The staff swings down. Bilratar, you now see him sort of come down with his big fist. Oh my word. All right, you know what? Look, this is the second nat one. I kind of gave the second crit fumble. I gave the first fumble a kind of like, I didn't see a crit fumble. What are you talking about?
Yep.
I can't do it twice in a row. So roll me a percentage.
Nope.
Rogo's
Yep.
like, ooh, whatever happens.
Yeah, okay, that's going to be a crit
no.
fumble. Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Oh,
Hey,
fun.
don't punch him again.
We're not going to do that.
Oh.
We're not going to do that.
I feel like this is just adjusting the meanness tier at this point.
It is. Jesus, come on. Most of these were crit hit wrongle for some reason. Okay, here we go. This one's better. Okay, you overthink it. As you do so, you take a -2 penalty to your armor against enemy attacks for the next round. I mean, I could have always done the mean thing, which was you are blind and you are now prone. Which I was like, well, given what I'm about to do with Bilratar, I didn't want to do that. So yes, you do, however, lose your AC a little bit. Bill, in your mind, this guy's fighting you in the pub, and you watch as the bartender goes over to the door and opens it up and says, "Toss that idiot out on his ear! Go on, give him a good throw, Bill.
Which is not far off what Bill's going to do.
Or you can throw him out the window. It's either or, you know.
Yeah, see, so I'll talk through what I was planning to do leading up to this. Was stage 1 to trap them to get them on the deck. Step 2 was to grapple them to restrain
Nice.
them. Which means that step 3 would then be the toss. After you got, which is effectively slide along the floor out the door.
Nice.
If you're okay with those 3 as the pre-planned steps?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to obviously do the stage thing because Aelith is already in a grapple.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So
in a grapple to, let's go with a reposition. Because you basically go over to the front door, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That'll succeed. So Aelith, you're basically dragged to the edge of the ravine, and then make an athletics check for the big old hurl.
this would be attack number 2. So this would
Correct.
Be
You take the -5 penalty. Oh, this might not make it. Nat 20. No. It's so mean. All right. No, I won't do the nat 20. Let's see. So 25 is the DC. So that will fail. You do have one more. Oh, no. Yeah. No, because you moved. Reposition. No, reposition was the move. Never mind. Sorry. My apologies. So, yeah, you do have one more action. You can try the other athletics check with the -10. Chat's like, do it.
Yep.
24 is a miss by that much.
Whoa.
All right.
with the -10 as well.
With the -10. Jesus. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, you're fine. In which case, we then go to Rongo. You watch as
All right,
Birotar is trying to throw Aelith off the ravine.
All right, I am gonna go up to Birotar and say, "Come on, Bill. I know you can break out of this. I did. You can do it too." And I'm going to place a hand on his shoulder, cast guidance on him. And then I'm going to punch
Fine,
him
don't
in
worry
the
about it.
face.
Cass understands. Cass knows what I'm talking about. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. Just don't tell Pebbles.
Oh.
Go on. You cast guidance.
I cast guidance on Bill, and then for my last action, I'll punch Bill in the head. Trying to break him out of this.
Sure. All right, make your attack to hit Bill.
Oop, there we go. Okay.
No, you've redeemed the right thing. We've got the inspiration.
31.
31. All right, that'll hit
Yeah,
Bill.
that's just a full hit,
So you'll deal minimum damage, and Bill, I need you to roll me a straight D10, please, with advantage, courtesy of Cass.
And a +1 because of guidance. Oh, with advantage. Okay.
Don't think that applies to flat D20 rolls.
Oh.
No, but
That's saving throws.
but either way, that will succeed, as Bill, you do manage to come to your senses as you feel once again like your mind sort of coming to. You see the pub disappear, your friends vanish. You see that there's this one guy, like his name is Crypt Walker. He was like in the side of the pub going, you know, like just drinking and sort of crying at the same time. He disappears as well. Everything from the pub disappears, and you're now all of you are just kind of like wrestling on the edge of a very deep ravine.
Probably the first thing Bill would do is drag Aelith away, thinking, what the hell were you about to jump off the edge for?
By the way, Bill, the minimum is 7 damage.
Something happened to both you and Rongo.
Oh.
You wanted to get people their beer. I don't think she didn't hear Rongo's that whole time.
And I wanted to. I was with my guild they told me that the kids want the new the new. The
You
new
explain what
kids
happened.
Joining, yeah. They
Good.
wanted to
Can we
join,
move
and they
away
want to meet
from
me.
this
Yeah.
ravine, please?
You move slightly away from the ravine. And real quick, this was our cause and effect, of course, from our two people who decided to maintain their deviant powers. We have cause and effects that are happening here. More will, of course, to come, but we've got those ones to begin. Thank you to Christina for that one. All right, you moved away from the ravine, but that doesn't change the fact that you need to get through it in order to get to the tower. Alternatively, there does seem to be a single solitary clear path with no obstructions whatsoever that leads directly to the tower.
Perfect. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, look, you guys can figure out any which way you would like in order to try and get through. There are the narrow corridors over in this side of the city, and there's the wider corridors over in this side of the city.
Yeah. Which side did we actually come in on? 'Cause obviously-
Technically over here.
So we'd have to circle around the city to get to the other.
Yeah.
paths.
Okay, well,
Well, they're in there. We need to get in there presumably quickly. If we're out of time on it. Should we just charge in?
I mean, if we're in a time limit, I could fly across the chasm using Tesseract Tunnel, and we could just warp across. Oh, how far is the chasm?
But
To the other side?
look at the map, Neil. It varies everywhere. Depends which
mean-
bit. Depends which area. Depends, like, I'm
Oh.
not, like this.
Or D, I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
just start heading towards the, heading towards it.
Okay. That's fine.
So I
All
guess
right.
heading in, taking side passages where we need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, sorry, which way are you heading?
I think.
It's just a
top.
black screen on our stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, hold on, let me...
It does seem like we're from where we were at the time.
Hang on,
It
hang
sounds
on.
Like the top will be quicker though.
There you go.
If we were,
Got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we were here, then it does sound like this way will be faster.
Alright, so you're gonna go that way?
Yes, guys.
Assuming we would know that way was available. But yeah.
Sure. I guess we
Okay.
can go check it.
We have the path right here. Let's just go
Yeah.
in this path
Yeah.
instead of walking around trying to find
Yeah.
another way.
We could just go in up side passages.
Oh yeah, true.
Yes.
The little
Yeah.
shorter
Cool.
ones. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, you do so, and as you do, you begin to pass through the plaza with crumbling edges along one side that lead towards one of the chasms. You kind of make your way around to try and avoid it to the best of your ability. As you do so, you hear the sounds of commotion as you are now in kind of this little locked up area here. There are people approaching. A small contingent of zombified people covered in black frost seem to make their way in your direction, led by what appears to be this individual. She looks at you with a grimace, her eyes twitching. The chanting husks that seem to be in a ritual circle around her seem to be almost like praying to this individual. She stretches her jaw, which snaps in a very unnatural kind of way. She says, "None shall interrupt the master's ritual. It shall be finished in time. You will die. The barrier will hold, and the sacrifice shall fall, and Osseo will rise to claim his new kingdom." And that is where we're going to end today's session. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We are going to be back next week for more Gatewalkers, but tune in a few hours, 8 hours, in fact, where we will return for No Place Like Home, a Starfinder adventure of my own devising. So be sure to tune in for that. Bring your friends, bring all the people, and come check those out. Those are amazing. Now, I did have something in mind for Tragedy, but I didn't get to use it here because the tragedy is going to be that Aelith, you are going to recognize this individual as, do you remember that very, very young elf who was devoured by the blight in your flashback? That is going to be who this individual is. So that is going to be our little story there. So in case I forget, you know, I've said it on stream and I've said it to my players. So that is our tragedy card, which means I got through all the fucking things. Yes. Yeah. All right. But guys, thanks so much for listening. Stay safe. Stay wonderful. Be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Goodbye, guys. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.